Second gear, mate.
Boom, straight in.
Get into it.
On this episode of Grassroots Garage, we've got a guy that supported us from day one, and his passion and enthusiasm for the modified car scene is very contagious. Massive props to Nat and the patience and the commitment it takes to get an engine bay looking that clean.
Welcome to Grassroots Garage. I've got Nat. Nat, thanks for your time, man.
Thanks, Pete. Thanks again.
Again.
Second time round.
Yeah. Cut to the last car. Nat, thanks for coming on the show, man. Tell us about your car.
Mate, it's a 77 3-3 Buckeye. You know, one owner, I'm second owner, and
that was good times, man.
It was, wasn't it?
Mate, tell us about your car.
She's a 1967 Toyota Corolla KE10. You know, she's the first of the first 67 model that we got. It's Japanese built, not an AMI, so that's a nice little part too. It's always nice. You know, I picked her up by fluke. I'm not even going to pretend that I sorted out and scored this massive thing. I fluked it by chance, and it was exactly what I wanted at the right time. You know, so good luck to me, eh?
Yeah.
Bill Buckle himself kept it in his personal collection for a number of years.
Now, is Bill Buckle a local up here?
Brookvale. Good old, you know, Brookie Bill Buckle, the Toyota man. You know,
okay.
From back in the day, and I believe still around, but it's his son doing it now.
Okay.
So he kept it in his personal collection for a number of years, and then a guy that's most Toyota guys know him, Gavin Wolf, Springwood Motors up there.
He's got another one at the moment, doesn't he, for sale?
Yeah. So he purchased it,
okay.
And then as he's being a collector himself, and it spent a number of years in Harris Street Automotive Museum,
okay,
on display, and then over to Mossman Toyota's new car sales showroom for a number of years as well.
Nice.
Then in about 2000, I think it was 2000. It was used in all the promotional pictures for Toyota, the new release of the new Corolla for 2001. So when you Google K10, the Corolla that comes up is this one.
That's that one.
Yeah,
wow.
Just different number plates, his personal number plates. And he had it for many years with all that sort of stuff, and then it was sold on probably, I think, 2 more owners before me. Yeah. You know, and now I'm the current caretaker of it.
It's sort
the
of
best
a
way
custodian,
to look.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, a history like that doesn't happen much, and you need to preserve them. You know, I've had everyone, modify this and do that, and you know, I mean, you'd be stupid in my eyes. That's my personal belief. So you know.
So you put another set of springs back in, and it's 100% standard.
Yeah, I took the original stuff out and put different stuff in. I've kept anything I've changed on, which is only lowering it, and the engine bay. I've kept original. I won't even touch that.
Yeah, nice.
I take it pretty serious. And like I said, I mean, I've done the resto on the motor and to Concours standard. The interior is what it is, and the only thing I'm going to do is sort of resto the suspension a little bit of paint correction in some spots. I mean, in my eyes, the way I look at cars now, from modified stuff in the past, is they need to look their age as well. The paint's not perfect, and it shouldn't be.
No.
You know what I mean? In a car like this, I could easily go and have it resprayed, but I'm losing I'm losing its life if I do that. It isn't what it is. I've turned all real serious now about all this old school stuff. Yeah.
What a change. We'll get into that. Because I want to hear the history of the change. But keep going with what you're saying.
Yeah, but I mean that's basically, and this is where we are now. I just I put 300 hours into that motor. This is its first actual outing then round the block. So nice. I'm still in running period, and that engine bay it went next level on it, and I think it's turned out pretty well.
So tell us about, you've actually rebuilt the motor yourself at home.
Yep.
So tell us about this running period. What's the process for you?
Well, for me, the way I look at it, I mean, she's only a small motor. I replaced everything new in it, every bearing, every single item I could get, which is nearly bloody everything, actually. Fortunately, I can still get that sort of stuff. I'm going to probably this outing and one more, and I'll drop the oil and fill it and do it again, and then slowly keep the vacuum up in it, so the spring, because they're all new springs, that sort of thing, some piston rings and that sort of thing. So, keep the vacuum up and let it bed in a bit and that sort of thing. I mean, when I took the motor apart, she was very, very clean. Very clean. Nice. So I was very fortunate. Yeah. And
do you use special, you got to use like running oil or anything, or you just throw
I just ran in what the recommended one is for the car. Okay. I don't really get punished. You can't. It doesn't go hard enough to punish. It gets punished going up hills. Yeah. She goes real slow up hills. Yeah, it don't get much better than that.
Yep.
Second gear, mate.
Boom, straight in.
Get into it.
So what a change from the rotary to this.
It's the first drive home on the freeway going up Mooney Hill after the bridge. Yeah. Which you would have gone today. Yeah. Man, I thought, what the hell have I done? Like I'm doing like literally 50 k's an hour, and it's revving and sits off. You know what I mean? But that is what it is, and you just feel like you're hurting it all the time. Yeah. But it's you're not.
So you drove it home from the mountains?
No, I bought it. Lumiere? Is that a sub? Lumiere?
Lumiere, yeah.
I bought it from down there and drove it back on a pretty hot day too.
Yeah.
But she drove it beautiful. It was just a long drive.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Fantastic. So let's go. Take me back to your first car. What was your first car?
My very first car was a bright orange Chrysler Sigma station wagon. Sick. It was absolutely mint that my nan bought me.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, she bought me and I had to pay off, but this thing was mint cream interior, roof racks, the whole works, man. Like, it was cool. If I wish I had it now. I mean, for me back then, it was 94. I mean, it's a car to get around the beach and back, and then I didn't really start getting into cars until the end of that, and then I had a KE25.
Okay.
Cute little coupe thing, and it was fun, and that's sort of played out into Geminis and then into Mazdas, and did the big change about a year and a half ago now. Got out of Mazdas and into Toyotas. And like I was sort of chat before, it just has that the Toyota scene for me has this real nostalgia about it, like a gentleman's thing. That's how I predict it, and I wanted to get into that. My taste had changed from modified to classics, and and I did that and got this and been amazingly welcomed into the OC. It's not hard to change codes, going from Mazda to that, and you don't know what to expect, and it's all new, and you don't know anything, and you don't know anyone, and especially the Rad Rollers crew, every one of them have been the most genuine gentlemen, just very welcoming and warming, and made sort of the transition really easy and really enjoyable. I feel really fortunate, actually. They're a top bunch of guys, all those Toyota boys, man. They're awesome.
Shout out to the Rad. They are a good bunch of Rad Rollers. Yeah, we love Rad Rollers.
And I do appreciate it. Thanks, boys. I am getting a little antsy with the non-modified thing at times, and I think I have got another KE10 lined up, which I might have that as my play car.
You've put like a nice Porter 13B in that, Weber fed,
I want to go. If I want to go old school, like FJ20 Turbo or Z18, something old school. Yeah. That's I don't know, but I mean that'll be when it is. I mean, at the moment, this is taking every bit of attention.
Nice. Yeah. All right. I mean, it's sort of redundant, but what's next for this car?
Suspension. I'll go through the suspension with bushes and get all the nuts and bolts replated like I did the engine bay. that's it. A little bit of paint correction in some spots where it's had some touch-ups in the past. You know, I've been through the car, I've had all the door trims out to make sure there wasn't anything behind it that's nasty, and it's not. It's an honest car.
Yeah,
it's an honest car, and I've pumped it full of, you know, an anti-corrosive and that sort of thing. And she'll have a good life with me, and until such time as I pass it on. But it
won't be for a while.
It won't be for a while, and it won't be to anyone, just anyone. It'll be to someone that's going to take it on and continue. But I mean, I'm just trying to preserve it at the moment.
Yeah, nice.
Be it's a good caretaker.
Nice. All right. Dream garage time. Let's go. So you've got this.
Yep.
What unlimited budget? You know. Say you got massive shed. What are you putting in there?
I'm putting in there, and I already know the answer. It's a Porsche 356.
Yeah.
Is my dream car.
Yeah.
I know I'm not stupid. I know I'll never own an original, but there's some damn good replica models now, and you can buy them in any format. And that's what I'll be doing. Yeah, I'll look pretty heavily into it, and you know, you can buy them in all different combos.
You put them on a Beetle.
Yep.
Floor?
Yeah, you rip the top off, chuck them down. You buy them as a hanging panel fiberglass shell, and sort of then you can buy them in different combos. You can buy chassis for them. You can buy this. They let you sort of pick and choose. Up until, you know, I think they can even build them for you if you want. But I mean, that's going to be my dream thing, and it's not that expensive.
States? Out of the States?
Guy in WA now is importing them in, and you purchase from him.
Nice.
So third party, it ends up being cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go over and take a trip to WA. Who's going to sponsor that?
I know. I want in on it.
Oh, it's all over. All right. Yeah. All right. You got the Outlaw. You got the Corolla. What else is in there?
For me, it'd be another nice classic, and for some reason, the last 2 weeks I've been right into the old school American stuff.
Okay.
I never thought ever I'd be like into that sort of stuff, and I'm starting to get into like SS, like Chevelles and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Something funky, a left hook too. I don't want no right hand conversion crap. I want it legit. Yeah, I've just got this new spin, and you know what? Actually, I know what it was. It was I've been collecting the Hot Wheels, got in another addiction I really needed. Yeah. And they're doing like all the old school American stuff, and I've been buying them, and that's what's turned me into. Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so you got the Porsche, you got the Roller, you got an American. What are you daily in? What would you daily?
Me and a daily. I'd love an Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah, an older one though, like a nice, you know, 4 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love that shape. Yeah. It was a nice clean engine bay to start with. I mean, it just sat for so long, the compression was down a bit. So, you know, I just decided, you know, we'll give it a nice freshen up and give it what it deserves. And it sort of got out of hand and ended up going into like a concourse sort of finish. But it deserves it. So it was every single nut, bolt, washer was all replated in yellow zinc and engine bay spray, full rebuild, all new components. And I mean, the result speaks for itself. It's a special car, and it deserved it. You know, man, so 100%. Now we're just doing the run-in period, and I mean, she's only a little 1 litre, so you know, you've got to take it easy.
3K, 2K, what are they called?
K.
Just
a K.
K motor.
Yeah, it's a 1 litre or 1077 cc.
Okay.
And it runs on a 2-speed Toyo Glide, so you know it moves at a metre and then it's in second, and that's where it stays. You know,
okay.
So,
yeah, nice.
Yeah. She's a slow little girl, but she gets there.
Yeah, if you ever take it down to Sydney, it'll be a long trip, man.
I've done a Newcastle trip. I bought it from Sydney, and it was a long trip home. And I did a Newcastle one once, and it was a damn long thing. It's 70 k's an hour. That's max.
Oh wow!
So, you know, it's something different. Certainly a change, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. What is this? Horns? What's these?
Yeah, they're horns.
2 horns.
Yeah, 2 horns. Like it needs it. You know?
Yeah, when you get
little car, little person syndrome.
Did you chase down a glass like an original? Is that a fuel filter?
Yeah, that's original fuel filter. I just don't have the element to go inside. You can't get them anymore, but I mean, it needs to be in there.
I've got it. And this is just a little cheeky aftermarket action.
It's a tiny little motorbike one, just so I don't have to really see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it doesn't need that massive fuel flow anyway, so you can get away with it.
Yeah. And it's a mechanical fuel pump.
Mechanical? Yep.
That's mad.
All points dizzy. You know, it is what it is. You know, she's a tiny, you know, she runs on the basics of basics, you know.
So you've re-chromed bars?
No, everything is stock.
Wow.
It's original. Everything is original on this car.
Gosh.
The only thing I've touched is the motor, and I've lowered it a bit just to give it my taste.
Yeah.
That's it. And nothing
It looks
else.
good on the road cruising, man. So original paint.
No, it's had some paint work done over the years, and I'll be doing a little bit of paint correction on it.
Okay.
Just to bring it up to standard.
Nice.
But it's she's
You see that when you see the little rivets in the rails, you know what I mean? Like that's
it's been well looked after. You know, I'm very fortunate to be the current owner of it, really. Pretty exceptional too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How long have you had the plates?
They've been with the car for about 30 years now.
That's mad. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's original white wall is still in there.
Hells yeah. Honest as, eh? It's mad.
Yeah. Never been on the road.
No, wow.
It's all still nickel plate up on the fuel filler neck, as you can see. I mean, it's yeah, she's something special.
Isn't it? Very cool. That's it for this episode of Grassroots Garage, and that's beautiful little Corolla. Nat, thanks for your time, man.
Thanks for having me, Pete.
Legend.
Thank you.
Cut it. Happy with that? That's got to be good. We're done. That's mad. All right.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to all the socials. Stay tuned for the next one.
And hang around if you want to watch that original clip of Nat's old bug eye. We're going to put that at the end here. On this episode of Grassroots Garage, we head to Rotary Revival and go for a cruise around Eastern Creek in Nat's 1977 323 bug eye. Nat's 323 is powered by a naturally aspirated Extend Port 12A. Nat's enthusiasm is contagious. We had a blast hanging out and chatting all things Rotary. Nat, thanks for coming on the show, man. Tell us about your car.
Mate, it's a 77 323 bug eye. You know, one owner, I'm second owner, and yeah, 5-year build. Get it where I want it, old school.
How was it when you bought it?
Bought this as a like a full granny spec.
Oh yeah?
One owner, you know, someone's cutting loose. Yeah, one owner, full granny spec, man. Like it was as it would come from the factory, you know. So I got it, and it's just been a like a 5-year build. I've had it as a driver build. I never wanted to be off the road and be built. I wanted to use it.
Yeah.
So it's got RX-7 Series 2 brakes in it. 12A Extend Port.
Extend Port?
Yeah, Mazport motor. Just a stocker diff, but it's a locker, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
and,
it gets you out of trouble. So have you got numbers on it? What's its...
Look, I've never really done any sort of numbers on it, to be honest. I never said a hit dyno.
You don't really need to, though, do you? Like it goes good.
I know what it does. Me and Jay, my mate, we're always getting it out, you know. We're just trying to start up a club, just a social club, just for meets, and that's what we're trying to do, you know.
That's
and it's fun.
All Jap.
Yep.
All Jap automotive club. Nice.
Yeah, it's a social club for anything Japanese, you know.
Love that, man. Yeah.
Something different.
I like, inclusive, man. You know what I mean? That's great. That's
We
not
welcome
just
anyone,
this,
mate.
You know, it's everyone's
Yeah,
welcome. It's
any
great.
age, any type of car, you know, and it seems to be going well. The paint's not perfect by any means, but you know, it's the original paint except for the roof and the bonnet, which is only a quick blow over just to seal it because it was faded that much. Who cares? It's got its dents, but it's its character. It's 40 years old. You know?
The fuel as well, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a fuel cell in the back. It's
Hey, it's a hatchback, dude.
yeah.
That's mad.
So that's my little. I had to remove the standard fuel tank simply because I couldn't fit a big muffler in the rear that I wanted.
Oh yeah,
It
it
just
is a
is,
big
so-
muffler, eh?
Yeah.
What got you into rotaries, man? Where did this all come from?
My old man, he owned an R100 and a couple of 808s back in the day, and then had one of these bug eyes, which is what I sort of got the love for bug eyes. I don't know why I've always loved them for so long, and then I bought a Series 4 propeller and converted it, and then built another Series 4 propeller later on down the track, big tub thing. It was pink. Then I thought, you know what, I'm going to finally get the car I want, and I did that, and I searched a long time to find this car.
Yeah.
A real long time.
Jeez, I reckon you're the only person in the world that sold a Capella and said, I want to get the 323.
I know,
That's the car I want.
Hindsight's a bitch, isn't it?
I know. But we can't help what we love, mate. Why have I got a 1979 Gemini wagon? I couldn't tell you, man, but I wanted one.
You know what? I'm a Jimmy boy from back in the day.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
You know, I've owned them too, and I love them to this day. You know.
Have you done much track time?
No, this is the first time I've ever been on a track.
Mate, I don't really do any track time at all. I'd love to.
I'm loving it.
Yeah,
it's just.
Sydney's Rotary Revival was massive. So many amazing cars in one place.
It's insane, isn't it?
Oh, it's so good. Beautiful. Thanks heaps, man.
Mate, you're a champion, and
I appreciate it.